So the final day is here. The final day is here. And we have got to talk about the CBA talks, everything that has been going on, because it's been a bit of a weird situation, I have to say. This entire CBA stuff has just been weird so far. I'm not going to say that it's been it's been a good or a bad thing. I just think overall it's been very odd for just the average person. We don't know what's happening. We don't really know what's going on. Like, they're still saying the rev split is a big thing, but it's like, surely you would think at this stage the rev split thing would be sorted, but clearly it's not. Clearly it hasn't been sorted. That being said, now we are into the final day, and it might not be the final day. It just means if it doesn't get today, preseason is going to be delayed. If it doesn't get done today, that the preseason games are going to be delayed, and I don't really think I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world. The preseason delayed. I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world, but it means that something's delayed, which means it is unlikely. Which means now we're into the, oh shit, what's going to happen now? The odds of there being a strike, like Kathy Engelbert being like, we'll get this deal done. All sides are like, we'll get this deal done. The odds of there being a strike is close to zero. Like, I would say there is greater odds of me being hired by ESPN in the next 6 months than there is of there being a strike. I think the odds of there being a strike is close to zero. I think the odds of the first regular season game starting... I think I'm just trying to give a date for the first regular season game that I think there's a 0% chance. I'll say it's meant to start 8th of May. By 20th of May is zero. There still is a chance the season could be delayed. There is genuinely a chance that the season's delayed. But what that'll probably... I don't know what way they'll work that, though. I really don't, because like a season being delayed, realistically, me saying that is say there'll be probably 40 games instead of 44. Not the end of the world, but I don't know what way that's going to happen. It's a new TV deal kicking in. Doesn't mean there's less money available for the WNBA. Doesn't mean there's less money available for the players. I don't know. I can't pretend to know that. From everything we've heard, we've seen like Alexa Philippou, Doug's been there. Oh my god, I can find her name. I keep blanking on the one from the 9. I keep blanking on her name, and I do want to always apologize. I keep blanking on her name. I will find it by the end of this video, but at the same time, with all of these people here, Jackie Powell. So Jackie Powell, Alexa Philippou, Doug, and Annie have been there the whole time. And then for a good while, Venom was there until, they made sure that they would do it. Made sure they got away from Venom, which is hilarious. Which is absolutely hilarious. Shout out Venom, the GOAT. But yeah, obviously they weren't all happy with that scenario. That being said, like Kathy's saying, we'll get a deal done. And it's going to be a story. It's already going to be a story. It's a 500% pay increase or 400% pay increase. Anytime a league gets a 400% increase in salary cap, it's historic. Like, it is historic. That being said, they might not get the exact revenue split they want because of the payment structure of the league. Nothing really to do with anything other than that. But at the end of the day, that's like, it is what it is in that scenario. There's no way, there's nothing else that we can talk about here. But look, Team USA is going on right now. But as well, if we're being honest here, like, we saw in an Annie article that it's gone from we'll get a deal done by Monday, we need it done by Monday, and like Kathy Engelbert's like, will there be any delays to training camp? Kathy Engelbert, I wish I could tell you I don't know, which means, look, the season's going. There's going to be some form of delay. I don't know what. I don't know. We're still 10 days off that delay affecting games. If I'm being real, we're 10 days off that delay affecting the start date of the season. But there is a chance that, again, it ends up changing games. It ends up affecting the games. And if that happens, none of us are in an ideal position, because the season being delayed doesn't help anyone. It doesn't help the players, as everything gets rushed. You're going to see more injuries. You're going to see, because they already have a condensed schedule because of the World Cup. Ironically, you're going to see a lot of dropouts at the World Cup. Like we're potentially going to see a Caitlin Clark dropping out of the World Cup. Like, that is a legitimate possibility. If there's any niggling injury, these players are going to drop out of the World Cup. Like, it's as simple as that. This isn't the Olympics. They don't really care that much. So, like, people obviously worrying about Team USA and stuff. Like, I think we're going to see, there's a good chance that none of Caitlin, Angel, Stewie, Aja, Fee, Paige, there's a good chance that none of them play. Especially, like, Paige can't really play back-to-backs. Like we saw in the WNBA, like, Paige in extended minutes can't play back-to-backs. So giving Paige 2 weeks off, she might take that, especially if Dallas are hunting for the playoffs. If the Indiana Fever season is going, let's say, in one of two ways, it's either going not as they expect and they're fighting for a playoff spot, or it's going way better and they're fighting for a 1 seed. The odds of Caitlin Clark not playing because of the super condensed schedule in the World Cup is high. So it's one of these funny things that people don't realize, that this delay is very much going to go and affect the it's very much going to affect everything. We're going to see a lot more load management. Like, we're potentially going to see, again, a scenario where, like, Aaliyah Boston, I don't think has missed a game in her career. She's going, like, Aaliyah Boston's carrying a bit of an injury right now. So the odds of Aaliyah Boston coming into this season and saying, you know what, like, oh, hey, cool. There's too many games going on right now. We've got too many games. Somehow, in a condensed season, there's 4 more games in a condensed season that could get condensed even more, with no real preseason to work on things and training camp all being condensed. Let me sit out some games. Like, there's a very good chance that we see a return of mega load management. Like, mega load management. That is the only way I can describe it, is that we could be seeing a like level of load management that we have not seen in a long, long time. Like, it could be some seriously big load management from players. But yeah, look, if it's not done today, the odds of there being no or a delay to preseason is very high. Very, very high. It is what it is. If there's a delay to preseason, is it the end of the world? No, but it's probably a near certainty there's going to be some form of delay. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys agree? Do you guys disagree? And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.